Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this blind Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. As you guys, voted, this is the next game I'm going to be playing. And immediately right after Pillars of Eternity. I am really looking forward to going through this game. As you can tell, I have the Beast of Winter, Seeker, Slayer, and Survivor, and then the Forgotten Sanctum all installed. No clue what they entail. And also, I do not have the free DLC installed. I'm not going to really worry about that for right now. So yeah, really looking forward to this. Let me know how the audio is for this first video. I might not immediately put out any more videos or record any more videos for another day, but just let me know. As you mentioned, Alan, there's turn-based mode. That's really cool that they've added that in. I'm gonna still stick with real time with pause, just to kind of keep the videos flowing. That said, just to say this, I probably will be trying to take my time a whole lot in this game. We'll see if that holds up. Difficulty. I'm gonna just, I think, leave it at relaxed for right now. Not gonna do Trial of Iron, I guess. No, let's not. Oh no, that's Expert Mode. Trial of Iron. No, we're not doing that. Level scaling. I could choose none. Critical path only, all. Only scale upwards? Okay. I'm gonna choose none, I guess? I don't know how that's gonna work and affect things. I guess we'll see. So let us start game. Let's do this. Love the art in the background. Obsidian Entertainment presents Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. I have to say, I love the stars in the sky. Since we just came off the first game with the Star Court and all that, with the gods, love it.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Dyrwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of Hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a Watcher, one who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Wonderful voice acting. Love it. Oh, this is a good callback for Baldur's Gate.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. That maybe the gods weren't finished with us. I used to dream that when my god came back, he would forgive us. Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Well, this is going to be interesting. I'm really curious to see how my choices are going to affect this game from the last one.
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
I'm really enjoying all this voice acting so far. I know you mentioned, Alan, that this game is, I think, almost 100% voice acted. Oh man, look at this place.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage. You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Oh my goodness. This place looks awesome. This is really cool, I must say. Love the art direction, just the environments already. And I know I just started the dang game, but you know, I'm just saying, it looks really cool.
Sit. Please.
Okay. Can I turn off tutorials?
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
I don't know if you saw my mouse, but I was kind of freaking out because the Paladite, if I'm not mistaken, this is Barath. This is the one I actually pledged to in the previous game. That's really, really interesting and really awesome. Examine the... Oh, nice. Yes. Please let this work. Import save. Okay, yeah, that's right at the end of the game. Yep. So apparently it took us 5 months, 19 days, 6 hours. And yep, there's the party. But I feel like we're missing somebody. Yeah, what happened to Sagani? Sagani should be right there. Oh, well.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yeah, I hope the choices carry over. Yep.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Barath. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge.
That's awesome. And this is also a nice touch that, you know, anybody that didn't know about Barath can just hover over and then look and see that that's awesome.
The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
And I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I hope, like I said, the audio was good. You guys can hear everything. I noticed earlier, you know, some of the dialogue was actually a little bit louder than others, so we'll see if I did the balancing right. So yeah, I'll be looking out for any comments you guys leave.
The gods offered you boons in exchange for resolving the Hollowborn crisis. What did you do with the souls?
So yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it did carry over. You vowed to aid Barath, return the souls to the wheel. Which, that's exactly what I did. Return to the souls of the wheel.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
Yeah, I pledged myself to do your bidding in exchange for your aid.
And though you could have broken your pledge when you defeated Theos at Sun and Shadow, you did not. Admirable.
She delicately places a card on the table. A bell in a tower. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Eothas. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are. Though Eothas stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between. You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him.
So, am I dead?
No. But neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a Hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
So I'm gonna say, well, I'd like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people around it. And besides, I, kind of was growing fond of that castle anyways.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands.
Dang. Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Their souls remain in Eothas still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't. and return to the wheel.
Oh man, I'm not gonna pick this option, but if this actually just like ends the game, that's fantastic. But we'll go with this. Yeah, let's get on with it.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Nice. Can we import a character? Like Elsair's? Oh no, that's not her. That is the same portrait though. Okay, no. Maybe I should have done something previous. Like put it in a certain folder, but alas. Well, if that's okay. We'll, kind of recreate her really fast. Really like the menu so far, the menus. So yeah, let's go to next. She was human. Actually, before we go, let's just take a look at how all the races look during this. Ooh, nice. Of course, dwarf. Elf. Awesome. Godlike. And then Orlin. I really enjoy what they've done with you know, the updated graphics and whatnot. So yeah, I was Ocean Folk. Yes, because we were from Old Valia. Awesome. So yeah, +1 to might, +1 to resolve. I don't remember what our bonuses were from the previous game. And we can multi-class apparently. I'm just gonna go single class for now. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Last time we were a fighter, and I guess in a way because we quote-unquote died already, we could make an excuse to go into another class. I don't know. I'm tempted to do so. But at the same time, I kind of want to just recreate what my character was. Let's see, let's do survival, intimidate, streetwise, athletics, explosives. So yeah, I think they've changed some of this. I know it's going to be super boring. Actually, we could preview the ability tree. Oh, nice. So I think I remember we had some of this. And probably some of this is new. Yeah, I don't remember the charge. That's really cool, though. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is gonna be really boring, but I'm gonna stick with what I had last time and I play a fighter. Oh, subclass. Fighters of the Black Jacket Academies pride themselves on being skilled with a wide variety of weapons. Originally, school was founded in the Deerwood. Many sister academies have sprung across the Eastern Reach and the Old Empires. Black Brigade Sign of Fellowship. Nice. Although, instead of, like in the last game, my color was actually red, so I probably will just stick with red, even if I choose this. Additional weapon set and weapon efficiency. Reduced recovery time penalty when switching weapons. Okay, the penalty is constant recovery is less effective. We get the Devoted. Pursuit of a single weapon. Okay. Accuracy is penalized using a weapon that is not their chosen. Only gain a single proficiency and no new proficiencies during level up. Okay, Unbroken. Slow moving, almost indestructible. Low stride in combat, lower reflexes. Tactician. Gotcha. I'm tempted to do the Black Jacket. But yeah, the constant recovery is less effective. I'm gonna try this one. And we'll get knocked down, of course. Okay, I don't remember my stats, unfortunately. I really don't. Let's increase this some. Let's see, what was the... Okay, gold stars, highly recommended, recommended. Okay. Put that to 14 at least. Let's turn to will. I'm tempted to put some points into this. Because I know last time we couldn't, you know, we were having trouble with that. Constitution might. Maybe do this? Can we? Yes, we can minus this. Okay. 10's average. We could lower the dexterity. Dexterity by 1. Actually, let's see. So we do that, and so minus 3%, minus 2 reflex. I don't know. We might leave it like this. I say that. If anything, I know I can, you know, other companions, we can raise their perception, I would assume. So I might not worry about my character being that perceptive. So... we're gonna go... I'm gonna do that. 16 Constitution and 16 Resolve. And we're from Old Valia. Like I said in the last playthrough, my character from Old Valia was part of one of the noble houses. For one reason or another, she went away. She decided to leave. Just kind of roamed around. Whether her family's still alive or not, who knows? They could be dead as well. But I would say, like one of her retainers or something kind of got her out of Old Valia. And she's been roaming ever since, and then the events of Pillars of Eternity 1, etc. And she was an aristocrat. +1 diplomacy, +1 to bluff, intimidate. Awesome. Okay, 3 weapon types. So we had... where was it? Okay, great sword. Yes, great sword. And then we'll do... we can also do shields. Medium, large. Let's do regular swords. I'm also tempted to pick a firearm as well. Just for the heck of it. The only thing I know about this game is that we have a ship. And then we can roam around on a ship, and that's why I kind of want to maybe pick a gun as well. But other than that, I know nothing of this game. Let's... yeah, let's pick a rifle. Let's pick a rifle. So yeah, great sword, sword, and rifle. Okay, where's the photo at? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Colors. Let's see, we'll go with this red. Go with that. This is the hair color. Go with that. And eyes. Honestly, I don't remember what I had for eyes. That's probably fine. Brown. Secondary. Where's... actually, I don't even think secondary's chosen. Okay, it's that. So... we'll leave it like this for right now. I think we might be able to change that later. Ooh, that one's nice. I'm liking the hairstyle so far. Yeah, there we go. Let's... I think I will go with this one. Just kind of harken back to my previous playthrough with the ponytail. It's just, you know, a little bit thicker now. But yeah, I think that is good. Voice.
Charge!
The better part of valor. I'm here.
Leading the way. Attack!
Yeah, we'll go with noble. Pose. This is new. Average. Heroic. Oh, nice. Okay. Hunched over. Oh man. Roguish. Nice. I'm tempted to do this one. Could go heroic. We could just do average. I wonder if we could change that later. I'm gonna go with just average for right now. Name. Oops. Elsaris. The one fighter, part of the Black Jackets. Even though I'm wearing red, but a little bit of black, I guess. Or gray. Great sword. Rifle. Recovery. There's all my skills. So I'm the best. Oh, only one in diplomacy, that's fine. So yeah, best in intimidate. We'll see how that goes.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you. To open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aethys. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Alright. I like how it has our outline of our character now. Like I said, I'm really curious now, because we, you know, made the pledge to Barath last game, how this is gonna shake down, you know? Let's zoom out here. Let's get a good look at this place. It looks really awesome. Oh, and there we are. Okay.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull. Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
I'm so glad Adair's back. I figured he would be. Okay, so this actually means it's a result. So I'm guessing because he didn't die, that he's here. I wonder who it would be if he, you know, did die. But anyways.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake?
It's good to see you too, Adair.
How are you feeling?
We're not gonna do that. weak, but I'm sure it will pass.
Sure. You've been out a long time.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
This is interesting.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cad Nua.
That's awesome.
Cad Nua has been destroyed. Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby. It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely. The further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire Archipelago. I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
I know.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
Misfortunes brewing topside, we... Magrans fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
He indicates a nearby wardrobe.
Alrighty. There we go. I really find it interesting that now the steward is now, you know, with us. That's really awesome. So yeah, now we have a rifle, greatsword, sword. So yeah, the things we just chose. Awesome. Rat's Black Bell. Restoration, ammunition. And then some money. Awesome.
Alright, now make some use of it.
Okay, we're gonna go with the greatsword like old times. Okay. Nice! And then the armor. Okay. Okay, so it's now under the stash, and there's the personal inventory. Okay, I like this. I like the menu.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.
Alright, let's do it. I must say, I really like this opening so far. I know I've kind of been, you know, kind of gushing with positivity, but still, it's the truth. I'm enjoying this.
What have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
Oh, this isn't voice acting, but that's okay. He scowls as he assesses you, his hair whipping about his ears in the wind.
I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune.
Captain shrugs in a sheeting rain before hitting you with a slow, murderous grin.
Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
Oh man, these are some good choices. Make rude hand gesture. That's fantastic. Oh man, these are awesome. I don't, let's see. I'm gonna do this one. The storm's pretty loud. Did you say you're surrendering? How strange.
Then he's going to wear his breeches on his head and dance for us? Did I hear that right?
Aye, but the breeches are gonna be stitched from your skin. You got a smart mouth on ya. Careful. That'll get you killed faster than any blade. Listen up, mates. I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you'd like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You heard, Benwith! After...
Alrighty, let's do it. Hang on 1 second. Is it game? No. Not an interface. I'm trying to see how to disable tutorials. I might look for it later and not worry about it too much for right now. Yeah, we're gonna try this. I'll look for it later.
Defend the ship!
Second wind, savage attack. Do savage attack, okay.
Storm's picking up! Take cover!
You defeated the pirates, but you're not out of the trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing your ship, and you diving dangerously close to a rocky shore. The Defiance crew love the name. The Defiance crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Kind of reminds me of, like Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And just a quick note, I might increase the game difficulty, just for reference, but we'll see. Just then, a loose crate tumbles towards you, gathering speed on the rain-slicked deck. It misses you, but knocks Chupik, one of your deckhands, off his feet. Defiant heaves. Chupik pitches over the side. He grabs onto the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries out for help. Meanwhile, the one-array crate teeters on the edge of the deck, ready to plunge overboard. You recognize the symbol of the font, and realize it likely contains the salvage from Cad Newer, your keep. I'm gonna rescue the person, not the goods. You grab his arm just as his grip fails. For a tense moment, he hangs suspended over the rolling sea. Then with a mighty tug, you pull him back onto the deck. You hear a heavy splash. The crate from Cad Newer is gone. Chapultepec, meanwhile, nods in gratitude and hurries to his station. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline and Aethys striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. The impact hurls you from the deck into a froth of waves, bodies, and splintering debris. You struggle toward the beach just ahead. As the surf tugs you toward the open sea, you kick and paddle with all your might until at last you feel sand between your fingers, pulling yourself ashore as you collapse.
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Adair runs his fingers through his hair and removes a strand of seaweed as he finds lodged there. He examines it closely and then tosses it onto the sand.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there. So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lady. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Where are we?
Don't know, but it's real pretty.
Difficult to say for certain. The Deadfire is spotted with islands, some quite small. The good news is that if the storm hasn't spun us round entirely, I'd say we're in charted waters. I believe the Valian Trading Company operates in the region. Hence that little visit from that wretched pirate captain.
Can we patch up the ship?
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but even he would need supplies.
That's true. Steak, especially.
Patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew, for that matter.
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired. I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
Well, oh my goodness, this last one. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say simply, my soul passed into the beyond, and Barath gave me a choice. Find Aethys or die.
These gods. You make one deal with them to stop a madman, and the next thing you know, they're threatening your soul.
That isn't much of a choice. But castle or no castle, you are still my lady, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Yes, let us go, Adair. Oh, well, this is cool. So it cannot be changed later. And it can be a mixture, fighter and rogue, swashbuckler. Just not well, I mean, yeah, but still. Granted, he was a fighter in the last game. So I think I will probably keep him as one. Even though I know we're both of us are fighters, but let's do it. Really enjoying the music. I hope the audio is, you know, it's just fine and coming through.
Yes? So many souls lost. Surely someone else survived. Indeed.
So yeah, it might be cutting it a little bit short, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Like I said, let me know in the comments below if you think the audio is good, if I need to change something. Just let me know. And yeah, I am extremely excited to see where this goes. The opening, fantastic, and great voice acting. So I'm really excited. I really am. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this episode and taking time out of your day to watch it. Wherever you guys are, have a good day, have a good night, and take it easy.